Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout on the Contender Series between Danny Barlow versus Raheam Forrest. And how I feel about this one right here is I'm going average confidence on Danny Barlow to beat Raheam Forrest. And yeah, with this one, I feel like it's pretty straightforward, I guess. I feel like the best path to victory for Raheem Forrest, well, that's it. I said Danny Barlow, average confidence. But I'm jumping to the other guy for a second. The best path, or the best, and maybe the best path, and maybe the only path I feel that's really clean and clear, maybe for Raheem Forrest, is maybe to try to go for like a wrestling grappling approach, maybe fake overhand or fake his wild. Well, I don't know, he don't fake that. That's how he is. He's a wild swinging fighter. A lot of times, most times. Then maybe try to look some level changes and look to try to control him on ground and ground out a decision over him potentially, or maybe try to ground the pound work for a submission, maybe. But even then, that's not very clear. And ultimately, I'm going Raheem, not going Raheem, I'm going Danny Barlow here. I feel like Danny Barlow he's ready. I don't see nothing really special about Raheem Forrest at all at this point. I think he needs to work on his skill set and work on polish himself up. Maybe he comes in here a more polished fighter, but from what I've seen, I watch his amateur fights, I watch his recent fights, and it's looked like the same exact thing. Like, where's the evolution at? Goes out there swinging for the fences, like literally swinging for the fences. Like he's open one window, closing the other, open one window, close the other. That's how what it looks like. Swinging as far as he can. Despite swinging as far as he can, it's like he still don't have nothing, no crazy power. You swinging that far, reaching that far, like you literally turning your body over to one side, swinging one way, swinging the other way. I feel like that should be a instant knockout punch. And he be landing those clean, and people still be there. Like he needs to take a couple of those to really drop people, or at least a lot of times. Or the only time it really does drop somebody consistently is like when they kind of like stand there like a deer in headlights and they don't see it. Like it kind of drifts like beyond their vision a little bit and kind of connects on the chin like something like that. But other than that, it's like it's not that one punch knockout puncher. Whereas Danny Barlow, like he has clean striking, good fundamentals, controls the distance very well, counters very well, has good kicks as well. Like, it's a good all-around striker. And, very sharp with his strikes and can set things up instead of just swinging for the fences and, swinging and praying or swinging with his eyes closed, swinging and hoping. And I feel like, especially with the style that Barlow has, I feel like he can exploit a guy who's swinging recklessly, make him miss, walk him into shots, make him miss, cut an angle, get behind him, tackle from behind. It's like really just exploit his sloppiness. And it's not like Barlow is a slouch in the grappling either. I feel like wrestling defense could be a little bit of an issue. I feel like maybe any of that wrestling issue could be a bit exaggerated here. But yeah, ultimately just get to the point. I think Barlow's gonna win. And I do think he wins in the distance. I think maybe like a late second round TKO after, really just chewing him up throughout the first round, making him swing, counter him, make him swing, miss at times, make him swing and counter at times, make him swing, then take advantage and be able to circle behind him and then continue to chew him up. The things that I think is, swinging that like that and getting picked apart is going to exhaust you pretty quickly. I think Raheem Forrest is going to probably go death route or wrestling mode. It's be shooting very telegraphed takedowns, mouth breathing. Output going to drop, and then from that point, he's going to be on the dissecting table and it's be getting picked apart until he gets stopped. And I think he gets stopped late second round. So in this one, I have Danny Barlow via second round TKO.